Good afternoon, Hawks, and happy Friday. Mr. Hines here with
Mr. Roberts.
a couple of cool dudes. We're going to tell you a little bit about some visitors that we're going to have next week. But I mean, just opening up, it's been a really tough last 3 weeks. I feel like there have been a lot of distractions, and I've had a couple of moments this week where I'm like, okay, got to keep it real, slow my roll, and breathe. And I think that's where we all need to end up today. When we finish talking about our visitors next week, we're going to have a couple of things to really think about as well. Want to tell them about the process?
Yeah, every high school, college, university has to go through an accreditation process. It lasts for 6 years,
Right.
And we're at the end of one 6-year cycle and the beginning of a new one. And we put together over 300 pages in our report, and the purpose is just to look at ourselves as a school from all aspects. And as a student, your voice is just as important as a teacher and any member of our staff, as well as parents and community members. It's a school that represents all of the great things of education, and we developed an action plan that going forward for the next 6 years is going to be a continual revision and self-study of what we're doing and tweaking to make sure that we're doing things right. And our goals looking forward is to understand our students and ourselves better, so that when, as teachers, our instruction goes forward, that it's engaging students, it's motivating, and really also developing the skills that we all need as we continue to deal with academic and social challenges and persevere through the tough stuff. And that's where we're looking for the next 6 years, is just to hone in on those 3 goals and to do the best that we can at it.
Yeah. Next week, the visit that we have scheduled, it's been on the books for about a year. We've been working on this for 2 years, and I think it's really important to share with you, our students, the thoughts and the feelings that our faculty and staff have, about what we do day to day. Mr. Roberts was talking about what we've referred to as our critical areas of need, and there are 4 domains, but they're all they are interrelated. Effective instruction, how are we doing? Are we reaching our audience? And when we don't quite get that learning result, we got to go back and make sure that we consolidate that. Inspiring our students to take pride in their work, the motivation piece. A big one, and also, is intervention. When kids aren't getting it, we need to figure out the equation, where it's the teachers and the students working together and moving forward. And the really big one, and this is huge, we have such a great culture here, really looking at that balance of the academic and the social emotional. We're focusing on, our language is positive relationships and promoting an environment of well-being. This is the stuff that we're talking about, friends. And more importantly, we're working on our game, and I need you to understand that sometimes it takes a little while to develop. This is what it looks like when I do it, but we're working on it. And I can't emphasize enough that we just need to be patient in the process and keep it real.
Absolutely. To help us in that process, we have our vision, our mission statement as well, that hopefully you're able to see on the walls in classrooms to reflect on, and to continuously be reminded that we are student-focused, looking at ways that we can develop curriculum and our instruction that's going to meet everybody's needs, so that your experience at Laguna Hills High School at the end of 4 years is one that you reflect back on in a very positive way.
These are our core values. We've taken an inventory, we're developing it, and if you have time, look at these. We're almost done? Okay. Take a look at them. I know your teachers have been discussing this with you in class, but back to where we're at contextually, I've been really worried about the school that I love and the kids that I love and the faculty and staff that I love. I've been worried about myself, quite honestly. It's been tough. But what we need to do really now is just focus on who we are. We've got some people that are coming out next week. I'm not worried about that at all. I'm worried about moving forward and thinking about what we do and what we say, when we feel emotional. And specifically, if you look at our vision statement, literally it talks about the 4 C's: creativity, communication, collaboration, and critical thinking, and preparing kids for college and career. But there are 2 statements down here in the bottom that, that's all we need to be focusing on right now. Empowering them to build a better world through, get ready, mutual respect and intercultural understanding. That's all we need to be thinking about right now. Have a great weekend. Thank you for being a great faculty, staff, and community of students. Got nothing but love for you. Have a good one.
Go Hawks.